Today we're gonna go through essential parts of the boat, and I'm standing in 606 boat. This is a really good boat for the beginners to start with, and it's also very difficult to master later on. And the reason is that there is a lot of controls, a lot of ropes which control all the aspect of it. We're not gonna go through all of them today, but look at the only essential parts and the ropes that you need when you start sailing. So let's start with the back of the boat. So this is the place where you usually have the rudder, and the rudder is in this boat is removable and it's stored in the boat, and we'll look in the next video how to install it. Rudder is attached to the hull or runko in Finnish, is the main part of the boat, and at the bottom of the hull there is a keel which is keeping the boat, a heavy part which is keeping the boat upright. Right over here we have a mast. Mast is the place where we have the sails attached to, and it's a tall part which goes all the way up, and it's kept by the metal wires called shrouds, and forestay and the backstay on the back. We have a boom attached to the mast, and boom is also used for the fixing of the sails, and it's a movable part, so it moves as we are sailing the boat. There's a place for two sails to be attached to the boat that you will be using in the very beginning. In the front we have a foresail, or depending on the size of the sail it's called jib or genoa. In 606 we use a smaller version called jib. And here we have the mainsail attached. So mainsail is the biggest sail on this boat, and we'll be using also looking in the next video how to install it. The boat is controlled by several essential ropes that you will use in the very beginning, and there are ropes for each of the sails that you will need. So as the sail is triangular, you have a rope which takes the sail up, and it's called halyard. So as you can see, here we have a metal wire which goes up to the mast, and it takes the sail all the way up, the main sail here. Also we have on the other side very similar one for the jib that takes the jib sail up. So it's a jib halyard. We also have the ropes which control the back corner of the sail, called clew. And in jib, this rope is removable, and it's stored in the boat between the sails. And they're called sheets. With the sheets you control the position of the sail by pulling the back corner from one side to another. On the main sail, the sheet is not attached to the sail, but it's attached to the boom. So you control the position of the mainsail by moving the boom. And finally, you control the boat by using the rudder, which would be here on the back. These are the most essential parts that you will start using as soon as you start sailing, and we'll go through more essential parts in the later videos.